There is no place in Italy as historically multicultural as Sicily. Since the very beginning of our history, Sicily has been a land of riches and beauty. Palermo has solved all the contradiction characteristic of the island. It is beautiful to the point of pain. It is somehow, in many eras, abandoned to itself, neglected and poor. Palermo is Italian to its bones, but before that, it is Sicilian. The Arabs influenced the island profoundly in its cuisine, its dialect, its taste, and currently for us here, in its architecture. Arab domination upon the island began to falter in 1060 when Robert Guiscard and Roger Altavilla started their conquest. They were Normans and faithful to the Pope, and their military action was led by the golden glow of the Palatine Chapel, a shining example of Norman art. The Palatine Chapel is a three-nave basilica located within the architectural complex of the Norman Palace in Palermo. The church is dedicated to St. Peter the Apostle. It was built in 1129 at the behest of King Roger II of Sicily and was consecrated on 28th of April 1140 as a private chapel of the royal family by Archbishop Ruggero Fresco. The work was completed in 1143. The temple conceived as a private chapel and has a length of 33 meters and 13 wide. The apsids, according to the Byzantine canons placed in the east, are set in the Renaissance wing of the Norman Palace. It is a building with a basilica system with 3 hastily sited by granite columns and keeps marble with composite castle that support a structure of arches. Complete the construction the dome, erected above the cruce of the presbytery. The dome, the transept, and the apse are entirely decorated at the top by Byzantine mosaics, and the blessed Christ pentagram is the image of the greatest impact of the chapel. The mechanic cycles are distinguished in 2 eras, the first purely Norman, followed by the Bourbon one. Arab derived, on the other hand, are the silents. The Palatine Chapel is famous for its served silence, an artistic expression typical of the Arab buildings. Here we find decoration of zoomorphic creatures, birds, fantastic and mythological animals, and human figures. The Norman Palace of Palermo is the seat of the Sicilian Regional Assembly. It is one of the most visited monuments in the whole of Sicily and the oldest royal home in Europe. It was once home to the rulers of Sicily and was the imperial seat with Frederick II. On the first floor of this majestic palace is the Palatine Chapel. The first construction, the castle, is attributable to the period of the Arab domination of Sicily, 9th century, and was transformed enormous into a multifunctional complex that was able to express the entire power of the monarchy. On the second floor of the palace are the Hall of Hercules, where today the Sicilian Regional Assembly, the Yellow Room, and the Viceroy's Hall meet. The rooms are connected by the crypt and 2 side stairs. The crypt is a Byzantine-style church with a square plane below the presbytery, which in turn is divided by 2 stone columns and a large central apse and 2 smaller lateral apses. King Ruggero's room, inside the Pisano Tower, is characterized by mosaic decorations and dates back to the 12th century. The mosaic decoration represents centaurs, leopards, peacocks, deer, and swans against the backdrop of a vegetation of trees.
Big